Oh my god, Tweeterman's back. That's probably at least one comment I'll get on the video. I seem to be getting more of those lately, and I think I know what it is. YouTube's really putting me at the bottom of the barrel in terms of actually showing up in your guys' subscription boxes. So, I can't believe I'm saying this. Click the bell. There, I said it. Click. Look, if you're already subscribed and you like what I do and you want to make sure you don't miss anything in the future, just click the bell. I think it's like the only choice we have at this point. Can't believe I'm actually saying that. Ugh. But you guys know how much YouTube has hated me for the past, I don't know, 11 years or whatever. Haven't been monetized for them for 11 years either. Which, I have to say this too, if you really want to support what I do to make sure I can keep doing these, I have a Patreon link down below there. I said it too. Okay, enough of that. I also stream every Tuesday on Twitch. Alright, I'm done, I swear. Alright, let's get it. What are you doing here? Amiibo. Where's the piranha plant? Alright. Fine, you can stay. Good doggy. Good doggy. So, what do we got today? I do honestly wish I had a conveyor belt to bring stuff in with. That would be super cool. So this is the RK2020. This was actually kindly sent to me by the company themselves. I believe they made the, what was it? I reviewed it about a year ago, that Game Boy looking thing. It really looked like the original Game Boy, but it had the form factor of a Game Boy Pocket. Was that the one I didn't like too much? I think it was. Oh yeah, because the buttons, we couldn't map them for beans. So let's read the box. So we got 4 retro games. I mean, if you want to play anything on here besides a retro game, find your nearest balcony that's at least 5 stories tall and jump off of it, because this is for retro games only. Headphone jack. Whoa, remember those things? 2600 lithium battery. That's pretty big. USB Type-C. That's surprising. Surprised it doesn't have like a mini USB port or something. Enjoy high-quality gaming experience. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, this was sent to me by said company. They said, hey, do you want to review this? And I was like, okay. So here it is. So what's we got? I really like these plastic bags, honestly. I don't know why. They feel cool. So here is the RK2020 itself. Oh god, you could see my face. So what was the micro SD card they included in here? I have no fingernails. I can't get it out. It's so flush in there. I mean, that's a good thing. There's a huge battery in it too, 2600 milliamps. And it shows in the gameplay too, but we'll come back to that. I'll take this out. I have an itch on my nose. I have conquered the itch. Micro SD to USB 2.0 card reader. It's still a nice addition. Instructions, those might be fun to look at. USB-C cable, which is about as long as a caterpillar. So that's nice. Well, oh well. And let's look at the instructions. Was there yes, there is a Chinese side, but there is an English side, and the English is actually pretty good. Please charge the console for 2 to 3 hours to make sure the micro SD card is inserted in the TF slot. That makes enough sense, I guess. If the display shows file system corruption has been detected, please wait 2 minutes, and it will be normal later. That's really just... It's literally just wait, and it will be normal later. Alright. It does have a firmware on there, which we are definitely going to talk about. And it goes about how to upgrade that if need be. Okie dokie. And that's it. I believe this was originally wrapped in bubble wrap too, the console itself, but I had to, you know, I do have to open it to actually test it, so. Here it is. Alright, first impression time. Let's have them. Well... It's actually really, really nice. It feels super solid. It really doesn't have like bend or give. All the buttons feel, I gotta be honest, they feel amazing. Even the D-pad is really, really nice. It's almost as good as an OEM Game Boy Advance D-pad. The original one, the long boy, the first one. Yeah, it's actually really nice. And this thumbstick down here too, it doesn't slide like a DS circle pad. It does move kind of like a Joy-Con joystick. It's not its own button too. It doesn't click in. But it's really nice. Face buttons are very good. We got 2 shoulder buttons, which are all quite nice. There's a USB-A port on the top, which apparently you can use to give the console Wi-Fi in the firmware. I have a random Wi-Fi USB dongle thingy laying around. I plugged it in, it didn't see it. So, I'm sure there's a compatibility list somewhere, but I just put everything on the card that I needed, and there we go. Headphone jack powered, that's it. Let's turn it on. I'm hopping right to the point here. Oh, we got dust on the screen. Hold on. It's got to boot up anyway. Oh, I didn't even hold the button down long enough for it to boot. Okay, there we go. Hard kernel. A bunch of words. EMUELEC. So let's talk about the firmware. So there's a handheld console called the Odroid Go. The letter O, the word droid, and then the word Go. Odroid Go. Sometimes called the Odroid Go Advance. Apparently there's different models of it. So why am I talking about that? This be a rip-off console. So, from what I was able to figure out, I guess the Odroid Go was a handheld console built by a few people. And either, I think that they made the software for it as well. And this RK2020 console literally went and stole the hardware, stole the software, and they're selling it as their own thing. So another clone console. We ain't got enough clone consoles on the channel. There's an annoying blinking LED. You got a solid red one, and it looks green on the camera, but it is blue in person. Not sure why that's happening. I want to prove that it's blue. Now it looks green. Anyway, so here it is once we boot it up. And it's not the last time I'm going to talk about the software either. So the user interface is very, very nice. A lot of work has gone into this software, which again, these people have taken for free and are selling for a profit. That's good. So I didn't bother to put ROMs on here like NES, SNES. This thing, I will give it this, it's because the software is so good. Not that RK2020 made it, but the software on here is really good. This will play any system you throw at it. NES, Super NES, TurboGrafx, Game Gear, Master System, Amiga computers, MS-DOS, Sega Saturn, Atari Jaguar, Atari 2600, 5200, 7800. It plays the Atari desktop computers. What are they? The XL, Atari 800s. It plays everything. Arcade. Capcom Play System 1, Capcom Play System 2, and I think the third one as well. I can't think of anything this thing doesn't play, and it's actually really neat. But again, they didn't make the software, so I'm not giving them the credit. I didn't really look at the ports. They did port some stuff on here. 2048, Cannonball Outrun engine. Wait, so is that full-on Outrun or just an engine demo? Gotta have Cave Story. I never played it. Confession. Commander Keen. Never played that either, but I think that's... If you say you never played Commander Keen, I think that's safer to say on the internet than I never played Cave Story. Diablo. It's like a Sokoban thing. Doom. What would an open source console be without Doom? It's not hacked until you put Doom on something, is it? But you know what? That's fine. Oh, Doom 2. We went all out here, didn't we? Quake. Okay. Oh, I like that game, actually. That game's fun. I never know how to... Do you just say V? Are you supposed to say V? Can you say V6? I just call it V. So what else did I put on here? I guess we'll just start with Game Boy Advance as I scratch an itch under my eye. If my face would stop with the random itches, I'd appreciate it very much. Kirby the Amazing Mirror. Let's do it. Can we stop reflecting my face? Be nice. Don't gotta see that. Still see my bright forehead though. Ooh, that's sad. Oh, remember how I said the hardware is really good on here? This thing goes really loud. It's at 16% right now. You ready for this? Headphone users, here's your warning. It be a loud little thing. And I will say this, it handles the Game Boy Advance games that I've played absolutely fantastically. The buttons feel really good to play Game Boy Advance with. I can't hold the shoulder buttons right now just because of the angle I'm recording, but yeah, this is working totally fine. Let's play some other Game Boy Advance. What else we got on here? Boy, the other nostril just itch. Everybody's here for the itch party. What else did I put in here? The first Rhythm Heaven game. Good stuff. Ooh, you know what? Sonic Advance, that'd be a good test for some, see if we get any screen tearing now, wouldn't it? I think we're gonna do that one. I don't know why I bother mashing start like as if this is gonna go any faster. It never does. It's the game's fault, not this. That's loud for you. Still kind of loud. There we go. Alright, I want to see if we get any screen tearing. Oop. Mixing up my A's and B's. Alright, I know there's one part in this level where you can go so fast that you outrun the camera. I think that'll be a really good test. Okay, not sure how that counted as a hit, but, okay. And now my phone is ringing. We're just going to hit ignore on that. Alright, I want to get to that part where we could really... Oh, here we go. This is it. We get right next to the trampoline. Spin dash. And hold right. Go, go, go. I don't know about you, but I didn't see any screen tearing. We got some good vertical sync going on in this little sucker. Huh. This is a very capable Game Boy Advance playing machine. Alright, so I think we've proven that point. Let's kick it up a little bit here. Let's go to Nintendo 64, because I know you guys probably noticed that before. Let's start off slow. Let's go with Super Mario 64. I mean, like, everything with an N64 emulator could play this game. Right? Hmm. Come on. Oh, there. Oh. Oh, good. Oh, good. Let's just start our file now. Oh. There we go. Let's just go do that. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, this is the best. This is the best in Nintendo 64. Alright, that's enough of that. It's not good. Not good. Now here's the thing, it was good. It was actually very good. But, alright. This thing arrived to me with the EMU ELEC version 3.6. And then the guy who sent it to me corresponded with me again via email. And he asked me, he's like, hey, are you aware of the software update that came out for it? Just wondering if you applied that, wondering how it went. He was referring to software version 3.7, which came out. So, per his request, plus I'm a sucker for software updates, I did it. Now this is running 3.7, and that's how our N64 games perform now. They ran fine before the update. Mario 64 was absolutely playable. The frame rate would go down a little bit, but the speed stayed consistent, and that's what mattered the most to me. So, that's how it performs with the 3.7 software. But why not just downgrade it to 3.6, Tweeter Man? Well, I mean, I could. I would. But what's the point? Because the guy who emailed me asking me, hey, you should upgrade the firmware, you're representing the product. So when I did the update, I emailed him and I said, hey, it runs like donkey poop now. Why does it run like donkey poop? And he basically said, yeah, 3.7 isn't stable for this. Just go ahead and downgrade it to 3.6. So you're representing the product. Why would you tell me to do an update that you're not even sure about, and then when I do the update, you're like, our bad, go back. Maybe one day I'll put 3.6 back on here and make it semi-usable, but that really got me. And I'll explain more of that in a bit. Conker's Bad Fur Day. I'm feeling vengeful now. Let's really stress test this thing. We're going to make it play Conker's Bad Fur Day. That'll learn him. I wonder if it'll even load. I don't even know what all this malarkey is that comes up on it. Oh, even that banner was lagging. Is it even going to... Are you doing anything? Hey, hello? Hello? Hello, mister. Oh, there we go. Got the banner. Come on, I really want to stress test this thing, and I bet at this point at least one of you is curious too. If I could at least get to the file select screen. Now I know doing this is probably pointless because, again, I could just downgrade it to 3.6, but I just want to see how badly this handles this game, because someone from this company told me to update to 3.7, so here's your 3.7 right here for your faces. Come on. Come on. Do that intro sequence where Conker's walking drunk to the bar. Come on. Oh, I forgot we gotta get past this one first. Alright, we get the idea. Oh. It was even hard to do the hotkey thing where I press these two buttons together to go back to the home screen. Alright, let's turn this off. I think... Excuse me? Oh, I didn't hold it down long enough. I just put it in sleep mode. I hold it down long enough and it actually powers off. Come on. There we go. Is there LEDs off? Okay, good. Go sleep. Poochie's gonna watch you. Here we go. So, I think it should be obvious by now that I'm not suggesting anybody buy this. But to be frank, I don't think I'd be recommending it even if it was really, really good. Allow me to explain. After finding out this console was a ripoff of the Odroid, I did some digging around, and apparently there are a lot of clone consoles like this from many other different companies that try to get their foot out the door first. They don't really care about making sure the hardware... they don't really care about making sure the software is going to be stable and good for a long time. They just want to get something with really awesome specs out the door as soon as they can so that people could plunker down the $70 or $80, whatever it costs. And then the company has money and everybody's happy. By everybody, I mean the company. But the problem with that is, again, since there's so many of them, the market gets flooded with these things. And the market flooding means that the software suffers, because all the software on here is open source. So that means random people that are smart, unlike me, they develop this software, put it on here, and you can play games on here. But if you're going to make a bunch of these, a bunch of different ones from a bunch of different companies, that really diversifies, for a bad reason, it diversifies that portfolio of programmers, makes it so that not a lot of people are going to end up supporting this because there's all these other consoles to support. So in the end, the only people that win are the companies that make the hardware because they got your $80. Just get a 3DS instead. 100 million DSs have been sold worldwide. Homebrew for these is very easy to do, which also means emulation is very easy to do. And since 100 million of them have been sold, that also means a lot of people have been putting in their time and effort into making sure the homebrew and the emulators are as good as they can possibly be, and they are really good because this is one of those DSs. Hope I made my point clear. Don't buy this. Just use your 3DS. But make sure it's a new 3DS or a new 2DS. Don't buy the old models. They got the slower processor. Get the new ones, got the faster processor. I think more RAM too, but I'm not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Poochie says thank you too. And hope I convince you not to buy one of these. See you next time.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Huge shout out to the people listed here. These are the Patreon supporters that allow me to keep doing what I do on YouTube. Wouldn't be able to do it without you guys. There's a Discord server in the description if you want to join there. And on Twitch, I stream every week on Tuesday. Come hang out with us.